Good morning, Levantos. I am back with another video, and today we are going to be looking at Fallout 4 and the best faction that you can possibly join. So, let's get right into it. So, first we're looking at the best factions today. So, the main three factions that we have, this is not all the factions, but this is the main three that you can join and you can actually use to defeat the storyline. So, for Faction 1, we have the Brotherhood of Steel, which is actually something that keeps coming up in multiple games. Multiple Fallout games, the Brotherhood of Steel will keep coming up, so you actually have the choice of joining them in a couple of the games. So, for Faction 2, we do actually have the Minutemen. Now, the Minutemen is like kind of like an old army, and it took place. The Minutemen were actually made in the year 280 when they defeated a horde of super mutants and saved Diamond City, which is how they became known, and they actually fell apart, sadly, which you have to use to get them back together. So the Faction 3 is actually the Institute, which is a underground facility that has the most advanced technology in the whole entire Commonwealth. Now, if you actually join the Institute, you can unlock an alternative ending because all the other factions have the same ending, but just with different people. So, there's that. So, next, we have the Railroad. The Railroad is a group of people who you will actually run into in the main quest line in the middle when you're trying to get into the Institute, which is also one of our things. So, for this... Oh, and by the way, guys, I totally forgot to say, sorry, this does contain big spoilers. I'll put that in the title. So, if you turn back now, if you don't want to hear any more. But the Railroad is actually an underground, just like the Institute, but the Institute actually produces synths, which are robots that are kind of like humans, and the Railroad tries to help synths out of the Institute and turn them into their own kind, turn them into normal humans, and make them join the Railroad for their cause. So, moving on, we actually have the Minutemen again. So, in the Minutemen, you can actually unlock a couple things by joining the Minutemen. Now, I am not basing the best faction off of my favorite. I'm not basing it off of all other that stuff. I'm basing it off of settlements that you can unlock. I'm basing it off of the weapons you can unlock and the armors. So, and I'm also basing it kind of on the ending. So, for the Minutemen, you can actually unlock the Minutemen suits. So, for the suits, you actually just have the normal Minutemen outfit, which is all the way to the left, with just the militia hat. Then you can unlock the govern suit, which you can actually find under Castle, which is a main settlement you can unlock, which is the best settlement for the Minutemen. Then you can also unlock the paint skin for the T-60 armor for the Minutemen. And you can also unlock a laser musket, which you can get right in the beginning of the game, which is one of a good weapon I prefer to use. So if you actually do not follow Preston Garvey to Sanctuary, he will give you a laser musket, and he'll give you fusion shells. If you do follow him, he'll give you just fusion shells, and he'll give you some caps, but not the laser musket. So, next, we have the Brotherhood of Steel. What happens to the Brotherhood of Steel is, like I said, the Brotherhood of Steel is a big faction that you guys have actually, if you played Fallout 4 for a while, you know that they are available in almost every single game as a faction to join. Now, first, the things you'll unlock the T-60 power armor, which is the Brotherhood paint, and you can actually get that for free by Paladin Dance whenever you do you complete the mission, which is called Blind Betrayal. So next, You can zoom up on here, and we have the Righteous Authority. It's kind of blurry right now because I couldn't find a good picture. The Righteous Authority is actually a laser musket that takes 31 damage on each bullet hit, and you can actually unlock this by going to Paladin Dance, and you will unlock this mission when you go into a facility and you defeat Synths. He will give you the Righteous Authority after as a gift for helping him. So moving on, we have the Institute. In the Institute, some of the main things you can unlock, you can obviously unlock your own quarters inside of the Institute, which you can store things, sleep there, take showers for some reason. Then you actually can unlock the Institute Rifle, which is a rifle that will run off of fusion cells, and it's like a blue kind of laser. Then you can unlock also the Companion X688, which is a Gen 3 Corsair that the Institute produces, and he is robotic. Now, his affinity isn't that great. He only does 22 energy cell resistance. That's not really the best for the affinity. So I think, and also this guy, he's like really miserable. He's a Corsair though, so he's got a lot of health and he's got some good stats. But he's just miserable. Like what he says, he wants you to be either generous or he wants you to be like mean to people, and he likes that. He also like if you enter power armor, if you craft weapons. I just keep entering my power armor, and that's what I got to infinity. It's really easy. So what I'm thinking is I am going to do some research, and I'm going to find what I think is the best faction that you can join. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys. So this is your ending. These are the best factions. Now, I think the Brotherhood of Steel is one of the best factions because you can unlock the Virgil mission, which can give you also a pretty good, cool thing. You get to meet the leader, and I think some of the good companions. You can get Paladin Dance with this, and you can also get X688 with the Institute, and you can unlock an alternative ending with the Institute also. So I think that I cannot decide. So I think that those two are the best factions you can join. And some of the weapons you can get, like the Righteous Authority, is a very good weapon. So, subscribe. Thank you. I hope you guys have a great time with Fallout 76. And peace.